All right, so now that we're behind the radio, we need to disconnect these harnesses. Now, if you look at the top, you see these two red clips. You need to pull those back. These are little locking tabs. They will not allow you to press the little tab to get it out unless you pull those back. So now, press the inside. And with our pack harness, it comes with a T harness. So what that allows us to do is take that one out, put it inside here. Ow, lock it back, and then take that blue one and plug it inside here. All right, do the same thing with the green. Same thing with the green. All right, so now we have our radio connected. So this does go for amplified and non-amplified vehicles. So if you have the factory amp, you would just simply plug these two in together. If you don't have the factory amp, you'll leave these open. And with this being open, you'll take the other pigtail side, plug it in here, and then now these wires can be extended going to your 4-channel amplifier. Now to figure out if you have the factory amp or not, there's two ways that we can do it. So first way we know that there's no amplifier in this Jeep is by coming down here to the firewall. Now, if you look right behind the OBD2 connector, there's usually a little silver box right here with little fins on it. Those are the heat sinks, and that is where you will find your amplifier, but we do not have that in this location. All right, so the next thing we can do is we can plug that pigtail up and then test one of these speaker wires using our tone generator. So since we're able to pop or tone the speakers from directly behind the radio, we do not have the factory amp. All right, so now that we got that, we want to mess with the dip switches. So number one, dip switch means 2-channel mode. We don't want 2-channel mode. So for the second one, it's going to be whether you want 5-volt or 4-volt preamp outputs. 4 volts is plenty for what we're doing, so we're going to put that one down. 3 has no function, but since we do have the non-amplified vehicle, we do need to make sure that dip switch 4 is down before we connect this up. Now that we got the T-harness all done, what we're going to do is we're going to take the other side of the connector and actually plug it inside the pack module. Now, once we plug this in, we want to put the radio screen back in because it fully has to be turned on. After it turns on, we're going to get a solid red light. When we get that solid red light, we need to press the programming button and hold it until that starts flashing orange. Once that starts flashing orange, we need to let it go. It'll start flashing green, and then our radio will reboot. Once it reboots, we have to turn the car off. After we turn the car off, we have to let that sit for 5 minutes, and that should reset the module into letting this factory radio think that it has an aftermarket amp, and then we continue with the rest of the process.